next up, it's the 125 P&R class. The piston and reed timing engines, single cylinders, maximum of 6 gears. And watch out for the British champion, Bernadette Story in car number 1.
These may not be quite as fast, but they're certainly as competitive. And number 50 just getting the good start there, Kyle Hume, but going out into the lead. Alistair Rooney in the blue fairing, just taking the lead, and somebody in trouble there in the middle, hand up, number 33, come all the way from England, Mike Fry, the sad end to his day. Didn't get too far, Gary.
No, he didn't, but Alistair Rooney, the man from Bangor, he's made a great start to this race, right out in front from the very beginning.
Now, one lady competing in this class, that's Bernadette Stoney, and a very, very fast lady she is too.
I've been racing for about 8 years now. I won the British Championship last year, and I've won the Grand Prix at Silverstone twice. And this race is part of defending the British Championship title for this year, for 92. So I've already dropped around, so I really need to win this one.
Bernadette may have dropped around, but she's had a lot of problems in practice here today. She's sitting back in 5th at the moment. It doesn't look as though this is going to be her day for victory.
Somebody's day who definitely, it looks like it will be, is Stuart Zemillas. We just saw him slipping into the lead. We've skipped ahead now to lap 13 as he comes up the back section. So there's Zemillas in the lead, and quite a lead indeed. John Riley now up into 2nd place. Back markers in the way, always a problem. They're signaling, and Riley's got it. Riley's really read that. Zemillas blew it completely there.
Yes, I wonder if those back markers just took a little bit of concentration away at that point.
So Riley now goes back into the lead again. A tremendous dog fight. We've got Carl Hume also there in amongst this. He's been there right from the very beginning. In fact, the early leader of this race. And he's got no bodywork and he's taking full advantages on Zemillas's at the moment. Possibly should have stayed in the slipstream there to get that toe up the hill, because these karts aren't as powerful as the ones we've seen previously, and really any advantage as they come up, but it's quite a steep hill for them. And in this game, every little advantage counts. As Hume pulls out of the slipstream, again, possibly a little bit too early, but he's going for it.
He certainly is. It's tremendous stuff here. And again, you can see the bodywork in Zemillas's kart rippling there with the bumps in this track. The karts are taking an awful kindly.
Well, the bodywork, of course, is absolutely wafer thin. No rear view mirrors, remember, in karts, because really sometimes you've got to go by the engine noise of the other kart to see where the opposition is. So, meanwhile, John Riley seems to have it fairly well in command at the moment in the Superkart kart. He is confident enough to leave a fairly wide line there as he comes into the hairpin. Zemillas again giving the toe to Hume as they go down the back section. And again, Hume trooping out a little bit too early, possibly. Coming up to lap number 8, one of the back markers, and this could cause them problems.
No problem this time. The gentleman of the road moved over, left them lots of room to get past safety.
And we really have got a classic 3-horse race here as they go up the back straight again. And once again, Carl Hume trying to get into the back of that bodywork of Zemillas's kart to get that little toe. But John Riley a little bit more comfortable, but undoubtedly Zemillas is the quickest man up that hill. And each time he closes as he comes to the hairpin. This is the slowest corner on the circuit. Once again, Carl Hume, look at it, there's absolutely inches apart as they come down this time to complete yet another lap. So it's John Riley, Stuart Zemillas, and Carl Hume, and anybody's race.
Yes, Zemillas really keeping the pressure on the leader there. It's interesting to compare the driving styles too. Zemillas lying right back in his car, whereas Carl Hume sitting very upright in his.
Well, I don't know if it's a sitting position, but this man has got a nickname called the Turtle. I wonder is it because he's been over a couple of times in that car. Anyway, at this stage, it's very much a 3-kart race. And back marker in the way, and you really got to judge this carefully. John Riley goes through, but Zemillas blunders. Zemillas may even have lost 2nd place there as Carl Hume comes down and in fact just gets the advantage as they go down the main start pretty straight. But Zemillas back tucks in, keeps his line on the left-hand side and got back into 2nd place and is really flying there.
There's no doubt I think Zemillas did make a mistake with that back marker, but fortunately he was able to recover his position.
So, John Riley now got quite a little advantage as he comes up the back straight. Back marker's out of the way at the moment. Stuart Zemillas in 2nd place there, but he seems to be able to close dramatically each lap as they come up the compression, that steep rise into the hairpin. Hold the compression, Gary, because I think your stomach almost goes through the floor of the cart at that point.
Yes, the drivers know all about that. They say it's a very uncomfortable sensation when they hurtle into the bend and then suddenly drop down, bang hard on the bottom, and then come up again.
But as we can see, this race is far from over. Semilis is right with them, and Carl Hume really putting on a late attack. Riley seems to be a little bit quicker out of that bottom section. Semilis, again, as we've seen before, can close in this part, and Carl Hume really tucked in this time to try and take full advantage of that. Semilis now really in an attacking mood.
Semilis is really putting the pressure on. He really wants this victory, but has he got the power to do it?
He's too wide. Carl Hume is going to get second again as he comes down the line, and he really can't afford to do that as John Riley takes the win, and an excellent win, and Carl Hume in second place with Semilis third.